What's up, everyone? This is going to be a little longer one, but let's get right down to it. This week on Friday Night Smackdown, what you're not going to see is a show starring off with Ryan Braddock against R-Truth in a dark match, and R-Truth winning with the scissors kick. Okay, and they plug the main event, which is Big Show and Edge versus the Hardys. Okay, Vicky Guerrero announces that it's going to be Edge versus Jeff Hardy for the title at the Royal Rumble. She then talks about the SmackDown participants in the Royal Rumble. Triple H comes out, wants to hear his name's at the top of the list. They trade insults back and forth. Triple H ends up bringing up Vicky's new action figure. She tells him he's in the Rumble. He messes with her some more, saying there's nude pictures of her on eBay, and she goes to the back to probably buy them on eBay. Who knows? Who cares? Then we have Hawkins and Ryder versus Finlay and the Great Khali. Why? Okay, Khali with the choke slam. Then, of course, after the match, you got this Celtic Cross and the Tadpole Splash. Whoop-de-doo. Then Eve interviews Michelle McCool, and they show Michelle's beatdown of Maria. And they say Michelle cost, Michelle says Maria cost her the belt, whatever. Okay. Then backstage, Edge and Big Show argue. Big Show calls out Edge for hiding behind Vicky Guerrero. Edge brings up the whole Floyd Mayweather situation. Tells him to knock out Jeff Hardy tonight. Then we got Kendrick and Ezekiel versus Jesse and Festus. Okay. Ezekiel gets a pin. Kozlov versus Hurricane Helms. Okay, why is it that they bring back Helms, push him, and then have him start losing? Makes no sense. Okay. Jim Ross announces that let's see, Big Show, Kozlov, and Shelton are gonna all be in the Rumble. Benjamin confronts Jim Ross, saying that he's the favorite to win. He's a U.S. champion for over 6 months. No one can measure up to him. He rattles off a few names and says no one is better. Then all of a sudden you hear a voice from beyond that says, "You forgot about no, what does it say? That says, I think you forgot about someone." Then, lo and behold, from under the ring, The Undertaker. Chokeslams Benjamin. Okay, whoop-de-doo. Okay. Then, Michelle McCool comes out and apologizes. Well, she says she owes Maria an apology, but she's not there to accept it. She then calls out Eve and apologizes to her too, then cracks her in the head with the mic and the beatdown begins. So, there we go. We got the Michelle McCool heel turn. Finally. Totally. Well, not exactly, but you'll know why next week. Okay. Then we have MVP. He comes out. He says he doesn't have any words. He just wants to start his match against whoever. Out comes Cesarni. Okay. He wins with a double arm DDT. No surprise there. And then, of course, out comes Mr. Kennedy to plug his fucking movie. Okay. I'm buying the fucking DVD. Stop annoying me with this shit. Okay, Edge tells us we're gonna respect him, his wife. He's gonna be a 7-time world champion after the Rumble. He said we blamed him for trying to take advantage of Vicky, and they're still married. He says we blamed him for taking out Jeff, but he didn't. He says we can blame him for ending Jeff reign as champion at the Rumble. Okay, then we got Big Show and Edge versus the Hardys. The Hardys win with a twist of fate and a swanton because, for some apparent reason which no one seems to know, Big Show walks out on Edge. Okay, that's this week's show, which is January 2nd. Okay, now we're going to get on to January 9th show. Okay, we're going to have the show start off with the first part of a Triple Jeopardy match. Okay. Now, what is a Triple Jeopardy match? Who's involved in this Triple Jeopardy match? Gee, lo and behold, Paul's involved in this Triple Jeopardy match. That's right, Triple H, because I forgot to tell you earlier that they do a backstage promo this week where Chavo and Vicky have an idea to put Triple H in a Triple Jeopardy match, which is going to be a tables match, a handicap match, and a last man standing match for next week, which is the 9th, which is what we're on now. Okay, so starts off with the tables match with Triple H and John Morrison. Good match. Triple H wins. Morrison does fuck up, going through, leave the first time he's supposed to go through the table and slices his back open pretty good. Okay. As Triple H is walking to the back, Vicky reminds him that he's still got 2 matches left. Okay. Next match, because the results from last week, which was actually the same night. Okay. Shelton Benjamin versus The Undertaker. Excuse me? Okay. Do you really need me to tell you that The Undertaker wins with a tombstone? I sure hope not. Anyway, now this next match makes the heel turn complete, as Michelle McCool and Victoria take on the Bella Twins, and Victoria gets pinned by the Bella Twins, and then Michelle McCool proceeds to beat the shit out of her partner. Okay, that's fine because she's a heel. Okay, then Triple H comes out for his handicap match, which is against The Miz and Chavo. As Triple H is going for his comeback, Chavo runs off as The Miz gets pedigreed. Vicky pops up after the match and tells Triple H his last man standing match tonight is against the Big Slow. Okay, and guess what's back, folks? That's right, the VIP lounge is back. And, of course, MVP is dejected as he brings out Mr. Kennedy to join him. Kennedy says MVP isn't mad at him, he's mad at himself. He says, trying to give him hope. And Mr. Kennedy wants to give MVP hope. MVP goes to speak, but the set gets repoed. Oh, God, don't you just love where they're going with this shit? Kenny tells him things could be worse, and then out comes the Boogeyman, and he's coming to get MVP with the pump handle slam. But MVP gets out of eating the worms. Okay. Brian Kendrick and Ezekiel Jackson versus the Colognes for the tag team titles. Carlito wins with the backstabber on Kendrick for the win. Then, last man standing match. Bam! Right hand. Triple H goes down. Okay. And of course, in a dark match, we had Jeff Hardy defeat Edge. So that is SmackDown for January 2nd. So I'm sorry, January 9th. So I just gave you your SmackDown results for the next 2 weeks, January 2nd and January 9th. You all have a great evening, day, wherever you are. Bye.